Hello, my name is Andrew Morris, and I will be presenting my computer program for the guessing game alternative assignment that I was doing, where the computer itself guesses rather than the player. So we have we have around 5 sections that we'll be looking at of this code. The first section is right here, where it will define some of the variables and create some lists. It'll first create the number list, which will be the numbers that it will list of which ones it guessed, the number of guesses it will have. Then it will choose the highest number, which we'll be keeping as 0 for now. And the lowest number, which will be 1, the guessed answer, which will be blank, and the picked number, which will be -1, to prevent some errors. Now, the reason why I define these before anything else is because if you don't have them defined before while loop, they will not run properly. First, so we'll demonstrate here. We'll have it stop right there. Actually, let's have it stop there, there, here, and here. All right, we'll run this. Out of the way. So you see here, it will first ask, this is the part we're here, where it will ask you to pick a random, so it will, the computer will ask for you to pick another random number of your choice, and it will try to guess it. But it will need you to give a random number of 1 between another number of your choice and try to guess in the smallest amount of attempts. In this case, we'll do 20, which will then complete this while loop and transition down here, which will then say, hey, which will say then, which is then going to look at both the highest number, which is 20, and the lowest number, which is 1, and do a number between those two by dividing it by 2. Now the reason why, is that I had a +1 and a -1 is so that way there's a chance that the software will be able to pick 1 or 20. Without that, it will have malfunction. Also, this while loop has a built-in anti-cheat system. So if you end up causing it so that way there isn't a number for it to be able to pick, it will actually stop the while loop. Actually, you'll do it to both while loops and continue down here to the bottom. For example, so I will demonstrate it as it works normally. In this situation, I will pick, say our number was, say, 6. The first number we'll pick is 10. Now, this will then ask you whether or not your number is lower than, higher than, or equal to the guessed number. In this situation, 6 is lower than 10, so we'll say that our number is lower than 10. We'll then guess 5. That's because it is in between 5. That's because it is in between. Right now, because we said it was lower, it has changed the highest number of what it can't possibly be to 10. Which means we'll say, hey, we can't. So it must be a lower than 10. So it's going to then go back up here, run this again, and do the one that is in between 1 and 10. Rounded down. Then we'll say that this is higher. But now it'll give me 7. That is also incorrect. So we'll say lower. And there it goes, gives me 6. Now we'll say correct. Now there is a system in here that prevents it from having a problem. Like for instance, if I did say dog or something, it will tell me that is not an option. Pick from the options, and it will continue. It will then do a reset of the options and give you the number again. Now we'll say, now the correct can be in caps if you so desire, because I made sure it would prevent that. And you see, it took 4 attempts to guess, and 10. The numbers it chose were 10, 5, 7, and 6. Now, if we run this code again and do a fail number, we'll say, let's do 10 for it to make it easier. And we'll say it's lower, 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 and lower. At this point, it now has it where the highest number and the lowest number are equal to each other, which the code then realizes, hey, that can't happen. So I'm going to stop this and then tell you you can't do that, that you are cheating. And that is my code. Thank you for my demonstration, and I hope to see you in the future. Thanks, and have a good day.